Hi everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about Only Broken Seeds Grow with a very distinguished young gentleman here. He actually grew up in Colombia and he's just finished translating my book for me with the help of Google from English to Spanish. And we're going to do a video in English now and then we're going to turn this off and do one in Spanish. But he's read it all the way through and first of all I'm going to have you introduce yourself. Your name is?
Igor Ramirez.
Okay, and you are from?
Colombia.
All right, Colombia, South America,
yes.
And not South Carolina. So anyway, so you read the book all the way through, you translated it. We were just speaking just a moment ago before we turned the camera on that there were one or two stories that you remember about it that kind of stick with you. And what would be one of those stories that you think that you'll remember for a very long time?
I'm going to remember for a very long time the story in which Steve has to escape his house to go and see his sister at her basketball game at high school.
Oh yeah, that story brings back lots of memories, and I'd never stolen from my dad before, but I had made up my mind I was going to take 25 cents out of his pants. Do you remember what happened? He went to bed with his pants on. So what did I do to find the 25 cents to get into the ball game?
He had to go and get some vegetables.
Some squash.
Yeah, some squash, and he sold the squash to two old ladies. And that's how he got the money to go in the basketball game. Yeah.
And there are 59 stories in that book. And so that's just one. Do you remember what else happened? I was offered some employment that same night. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. You went to the basketball game to see your sister, and then you went back home with a job.
Yep, so the head janitor offered me a job for sweeping the gym floor at halftime of the girls' game. At halftime of the boys' game, and in between both games with a big wide broom. And so that's quite a story. And is there one more story that sticks out that you think that you might remember about the whole book?
Okay, not that we talked about, but the story in Halloween where you went one day before Halloween with some brown paper bag masks.
Well, they were just brown paper bags over our heads.
And then after you went on the Halloween day with your other masks and got double price.
We got double the prize, right? We walk into the Hauser sisters. I believe they were never married, and they lived just down across the road and down a little ways. And oh, no, this is not Halloween night. No, this is not Halloween. So I'll give you a little hint here that before you buy the book, you have to buy the book now. Only Broken Seeds Grow. And you can find it on my website, Onlybrokenseedsgrow. And so they discuss it and they make us promise that if they gave us a treat that moment, that we would not come back the next night, which was Halloween night. And but we changed our masks. We took off our brown paper bags and put on normal masks and went back the second night. Went back the next night, which was the only night of Halloween. So anyway, and you like you remember the drowning where my brother and I almost drowned in the Iowa River. And so there you go. And so that gives you an example of a couple of stories, and thank you very much. Anything else you want to say before we end this, Igor?
I think everybody should read this book.
Okay.
Very good. Only Broken Seeds Grow.
Thank you ever so much. I'm very pleased that you translated it for me and that we've had this interview. And those of you that are bilingual, they want to switch over to the Spanish version. It'll be up on YouTube in just a very short time. Thank you ever so much. And try to find either the electronic or the paperback version of Only Broken Seeds Grow. Thank you very much. On my website, Only Broken Seeds Grow, of course. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.